Welcome back to Wanatalk. We have LaShan Abraham, mortgage banker, market specialist from First Citizens Bank. Hi, LaShan.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing good. LaShan, you all have a 100% purchase financing with no PMI and no income limit program. Can you tell our listeners about that?
Yeah, so 100% financing means that you do not need a down payment, which is phenomenal, especially when you have a buyer who either is a first-time home buyer, which generally they have issues, saving that 3% that's typically needed. So because we offer a 100% financing program, that helps eliminate that burden of coming up with the down payment. But the great thing about our program is that you do not have to be a first-time home buyer to use it. So you can also be a seller or a move-up buyer or something like that, as long as you don't own a property at the time of closing, you can still buy a house with no money down. And so the other great piece about that product is because it also waives the private mortgage insurance, which is that PMI,
Yes.
which is awesome because
Yes.
it helps keep your payment down low. Mm-hmm. So you generally, if you heard that rule, if you're not putting down 20%, then you're going to have that private mortgage insurance or PMI on your loan. So this would allow you to buy a house with no money out of pocket and also keep your payment at the lowest it can possibly be as well. And then the last piece of that, because it has no income caps, which is even better, because generally with most 100% programs, you generally have to fall within a particular income cap in order to qualify. But with ours, you do not. So you really can make as much money as possible. You can be a doctor, a lawyer, or some other type of professional and still buy a house really up to about $484,000 with no money down. And in a market like it is here in Charleston, where the prices of houses are rising, that definitely comes, in handy for, your kind of, professionals like teachers, nurses, things like that, who may have a little bit of a higher income, but they can still buy a house with no money down.
Well, that's great. 100% purchase financing with no PMI.
No PMI. Yes.
You also have a standard and government mortgage.
Correct. So we do offer our standard conventional products, which is the general 3% down. Those right there needs at least a 620 credit score to qualify. Like I mentioned, it is a 3%. We do all of our government lending as well. So we offer FHA with a 3.5% down payment. We do also do VA and also USDA as well. So if you're a veteran, either active, currently in the military, or if you are a veteran already retired, we can definitely offer VA lending. Our minimum credit score on those loans are down to a 580, which is really good. So that kind of helps a lot of people as well. USDA, if you're looking to live anywhere rural, that can be, some parts of Somerville, Moncks Corner. But if you want to go the other part of Charleston, I call it, which is Hollywood, Ravenel, McClellanville, things like that, you can qualify for some rural housing as well, which is really, really good. We're also an approved lender with South Carolina Housing, so we can offer our government lending and pair it with their down payment assistance, which is really well, because it gives you $6,000 to go towards your down payment or closing costs.
Oh, great.
Which is great because even though VA and USDA is 100% financing also, so you don't need a down payment, that extra $6,000 can be used to go towards your closing costs. And so that's come very in handy, especially in a market like it is today where you have multiple offers.
Yes.
And sometimes you may need closing costs and may not have the money yourself to pay for it. You can pair it with one of state housing loans to get that assistance as well. So.
Okay. Now, do you have any other down payment assistance programs?
Yes. So we also offer, right now, but we're quickly running out of money. I just got an update this morning. We're only down to 14 reservations left for this money, but we do have a $10,500 down payment assistance program. It's called a deferred due on sale loan. So what that means, there's no interest on it. So we will give you, we'll loan you, I would say, $10,500 that you can use it towards your down payment, closing costs, or to truly just reduce the principal of your loan. And you don't have to pay it back until you sell your house, or if you live out the 30 year, and you pay it back interest free. So you just pay it from the equity that's in the house. And that's a really, really good program as well. So like I said, it's running out quickly. We only have 14 reservations left, but it's a very, very, very good option. Outside of that, we do also do a down payment assistance program through an agency called Federal Home Loan Bank. They have three down payment assistance programs. Actually, they do a $5,000 down payment assistance. It's a matching fund. So as long as you contribute at least $1,000 of your own money towards the transaction, so whether you're paying for earnest money or an appraisal, as long as that totals to at least $1,000, they'll match you up to additional $4,000 on top of that.
Okay.
So they'll give you a total of $5,000 towards that. They do something called a community partners down payment assistance program too. It's a total of $7,500. So those are for your like police officers, firefighters, nurses, teachers, EMT, or any type of first responder can qualify for that money. And they also have a veterans version of that money too. So any type of actively or retired veterans in the military, they have a $10,000 down payment assistance.
And that's active and retired?
Yes, ma'am. So that's does three. So I tell people that there's money available, but at the end of the day, I like to always give the disclaimer that there's no free loan. So you're gonna at any point in time, even though we can provide you with down payment assistance and also closing cost assistance and things like that, you're going to still need money to buy a house. This right here is just a little bit of help to kind of help soften some of the upfront costs that may be needed, but you're still going to need to save some money yourself to kind of help make it happen. But there are resources available, and you still have to be mortgage ready in order to do so. So making sure you can get your credit to the best score that you possibly can. Generally, you only need a 620 generally to really kind of get any type of down payment assistance, but the higher the better, because it lowers the risk on the loan, which then increases your chances of actually getting approved.
Right. So you have some really great programs.
Yeah.
LaShan, how could viewers contact you?
You can contact me either via phone. My phone number is area code 843-572-6203. You can definitely call and schedule to meet in person. My office is located in North Charleston on Ashley Phosphate. So my address is 2170 Ashley Phosphate Road here in North Charleston. You can reach me via email as well, but it's best by phone. You can call me, and then I can definitely get my email contact out to you too.
Okay, great. LaShan, thank you so much for joining us today. Viewers, you could reach out to her at 2170 Ashley Phosphate Road. Also, her contact number is 843-572-6203. Again, that's LaShan Abraham at 843-572-6203. Thank you for tuning in. More Wanatalk coming soon.